We are Just Math, y'all, and this is video number 4 in a sequence of videos for 10-1 and 10-3. 10-3 video number 4. Okay, we did the Pythagorean theorem. We'll just quickly look at all the 4 videos. The first one, we simplified radicals. The second one, we did more simplifying radicals. The third one, more simplifying radicals. The fourth one, the third one. This was video 3. We did Pythagorean theorem example number 1, and video 3, we did simplifying Pythagorean theorem number 2. Okay, so now in video number 4, we're going to do the distance formula. The distance formula. And we're going to do 2 examples. This is the first one. It says example 2, but we're going to let this be our first example. So this is video 4. Okay? And hopefully we do this quick enough. This will be our last video. We're trying to find the distance between 2 points. Again, this is just a application of simplifying radicals. So after we do this formula, the very last step is going to be to simplify a radical, which is what this whole unit is all about. We're going to simplify a radical. So y'all just plug these numbers into the formula and let's get to it. So again, stop the video anytime you feel like you're bored and you're losing your attention. Stop it and come back to it, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so this first one, we have a formula here, and it is a very complicated looking formula, but in reality it's not so bad, and I'll try to go through that again. But this is an x and this is a y. This is another x and this is another y. Okay, so I'm going to call this one x1 and y1 because that's the first point that's written. This one I'm going to call x2 and y2 because that's the second point that's written. Now pay very close attention. Those are subscripts. They are written small and lower. They have no mathematical calculation meaning at all. They are just denoting the first x, the second x, the first y, or the second y. So there's no meaning there. So just the numbers. So the formula, I'm going to put my x's here, and I'm going to put my y's here, and I'm going to do the math. So here we go. So the formula starts out with x2 minus x1. And then it starts, next one is y2 minus y1. And then we finish out the formula. So there we go. Alright, so now let's do this. Parentheses first, so this is going to give me negative 12, and it's squared. Now see, this little bitty 2 is raised and higher, and it actually has a mathematical calculation associated with that little symbolism, and that's raising to the second power. So this is 144. All right, and now this one is negative 23 raised to the second power. Got to get my calculator for that one. I don't have that one memorized. That's going to be 529, and it's a positive 529. Okay, so just be aware that this is a positive 144 and a positive 529. Think about why that might be. All right, and now I'm going to add those together, and I'm going to get, pull out my handy dandy calculator, I get 673. And the square root of 673. All right, so that's my answer. Now, I need to simplify radical or decimal. So let's do the decimal first. This is approximately 25.94224354. Okay, now your computer's going to ask you to round it to something. All right, So let's say the computer says round it to the nearest, I don't know, what's a good color I need here? We'll do the orange. Round it to the nearest tenth. So if I'm rounding it to the nearest tenth, then there's where we separate it. And this number, the 4, decides whether that's going to be a 0.9 or go up to the next one, which would be 10. And it's going to stay the same. So 25.9 would be rounded to the nearest 10th. But now what if I needed to simplify the radical? Because it might ask for simplified radical form. Remember, we have to do our division. We have to do our breakdown. I have no idea what goes into 673. It might actually be prime, but I'm just going to take my calculator. I know 2's not going to work. And I'm just going to sit here and divide. 3's not going to work. 4's not going to work. 5's not going to work. 6 is not going to work. So now I'm going to go by 7. 7 doesn't work. 8's not going to work. 9's not going to work. 10's not going to work. So we'll try 11. 11's not going to work. 12's not going to work. Let's try 13. 13's not going to work. Let's try 17. 17's not going to work. And 19. How many are you going to try? I'm going to try until I get to 25. It's a little trick. I'm going to try until I get to 25. Okay, so where was I? I was on 19. 20's not going to work. 21's not going to work. 22's not going to work. So 23 is my last attempt. 23 doesn't work, then I'm done. 23 doesn't work. So this one does not simplify. Okay, I did all that checking on my calculator. All that checking on my calculator. This one does not simplify. This number is prime. It won't break at all. And it does not work. So this is what you would type in for the exact answer. And this is the approximate answer. All right, let's do another one. All right, here we go. So for this one, again, my x1, my y1. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. I'm going to put it in my formula. I'm going to do 4 minus a negative 4. That's going to turn into 4 plus 4, which is going to be 8. And that's got to be squared. And then I'm going to do y2 minus y1. That's going to give me negative 12. Square it. That's going to give me 144. Or wait a minute. It will give me 144. Hold on. Let me get this written down where I want it. All right, so I have 64 plus 144, which is 208. Okay, and then, so let's finish out the formula. That's what the formula says. The last thing I have to do on my formula is the square root. Now, approximately, I can do the approximation on my calculator. The square root of 208 for my approximation is approximately 14.4. I'll round to the nearest tenth. Okay, but then I've got to do the exact. So now I know 2's going into this one, so thank goodness I don't have to go through all that craziness I did before. And then 2's going to go again. And then 2's going to go again. And then 2's going to go again. So I've got a bunch of 2's this time. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. Okay, pulling out pairs. So there's one pair. There's another pair, and then the 13's left inside, and So my official exact answer is 4 times the square root of 13. So my approximate answer is 14.4, and my exact answer is 4 square roots of 13.